And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, Steve, Clark, what are your thoughts?
And the defense has been key in building this lead. They've really clamped down hard.
They've done a nice job, Steve. I think challenging every shot, a hand up on every shot.
And so here is Houston. It's a three-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Heat game. It should be a close one.
They've got Norris Cole, Quincy Pondexter out there with Ryan Anderson. And there's Gordon, and it's Asik in at the 5. That's the Pelicans' 5. Cole, the pass to Gordon. Passes it to Cole. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Asik. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, of course, we'd all like to see that free throw percentage improve. I mean, he does not have the touch in the 60s.
Guys, I think free throw shooting, and Steve, you can speak to this, is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Free throw, no good for Asik. Well, the Rockets, wouldn't you say, are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard. But this is a team that's held the winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. Brewer with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up, takes a 3, and the shot is good. Brewer's got 6.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Pelicans trail by 4.
And the Rockets showed great patience and planning over time, freeing up cap space, acquiring young assets. That enabled them to trade for James Harden and, of course, contract Dwight Howard in free agency, too.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And this Rockets team, for all of its success, is still young, still developing that chemistry, but make no mistake, they've elevated themselves from playoff contender to potential title contender. I think exciting times are certainly in store in Houston.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for New Orleans. Evans comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And a switch here also for Houston. Harden's checked in. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And here's Gordon from outside, and the basket good. Gordon's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Rockets leading by 3. And Brewer kicks to Harden. Howard setting the pick for Harden. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Omer Asik on a new team, but he's made an impression with his former squads. Jeremy Lin called him, quote, an incredible defender and a game changer. Kevin McHale said he's a big-time player in the middle. And remember, Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau raved about his intelligence, relentless drive, and willingness to play for the team. Not bad, Kevin.
One of the premier defensive centers in the league, Doris. Thanks.
Tyreke Evans is an athletic slashing guard. He's really gifted at getting to the rim. But I think his outside shot, the inconsistency of his outside shot has held him back a bit. Ironically, he's a pretty good free throw shooter, but still lacks that touch from mid-range on field goal attempts.
Davis dishes to Cole. Eric Gordon on the wing. Puts up a 3. On the rebound goes to the Rockets. last time they met in Houston.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
So for the Pelicans, Hutchins is checked in, and it's Allen in for Eric Gordon. Terrence Jones is checked in for the Rockets. Reza comes in for Smith.
Well, Dwight Howard, I think, still the best center in the league, but I think his back injury back in 2012 has robbed him of some of his explosiveness. But despite that, he remains one of the most athletic centers the league has ever seen.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Harden outside. Jones with the screen on Allen. It's Harden with the drive. It's deflected. Houston needs to get a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
As for Howard, you know, as he loses some of his bounce with age, which is inevitable, the question will be, can he take a step forward skill-wise to compensate? I mean, he wants to be a go-to guy in the post, but there's still a little bit of work he has to do to become that.
Here's Cole. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That shot a little beyond his normal range. Rockets leading by 4. And Howard has taken his share of criticism, too, from the old-timers for, Steve, not punishing teams in the post.
But remember, in the old days, it was easier to isolate in the post. Nowadays, with defenses allowed to overload and zone up, help is always there. So I think for Dwight, he's got to focus on defense and rebounding and let the offense come when it's there.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Beverly's checked in. Houston's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Screened by Howard. It's Harden with the drive.
Well, James Harden is a pure scorer, but for him to get this Rockets team where they hope to go, I think he has to lead in more ways than just offensively. Really needs to set the example with his defense, his effort, and his unselfishness as well.
Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Holiday, the pass to Allen. Now Evans. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio. The wide open look here for Holiday. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
And Harden is a great passer. But last season, at times, it seemed like he settled into being a ball stopper. So talented, so gifted offensively. He's an excellent offensive player when he's isolated. But this team has so much offensive talent. I think they're best served to keep that ball hopping. And that goes for any team, but clearly a team that has the weapons that Houston has.
Ariza with the bucket. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Evans outside. James Harden with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Made that one on the move. Tough shot. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
And it's the Rockets on the break. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
6 seconds left in the first half. Outside Holiday, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Rockets ahead, up by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with Josh Smith. And Josh, what was the key to how well this team played offensively during that first half?
Just the way we ran our offense. We weren't lethargic. We ran it with great pace. We found the open man. We were sharing the basketball. Got to move from side to side and got some easy buckets.
Josh, plenty of elements there for a good offensive game. Thanks for the time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball.